he's just doing so much for them in terms of like his goals and assists that
Yeah,
if they lose him, they're definitely going to be
yeah.
dropping points like
Uh,
very regularly. Like
there's
he has
nobody
built
on the
them
right
out.
for them.
He has built them out so many times.
Because what you just said now doesn't make sense. You just said Arsenal can win it, Liverpool can win it. And why can't Nottingham Forest win it? They're just 1 point
You
behind.
see, but and this is my problem. This is my problem with people like you. You're the same people that were saying Chelsea were in the title race. Hey guys, welcome back to the pod.
Welcome back.
It's been a while. Obviously, just New Year shenanigans.
Happy New Year, everyone.
We've
Yeah, I
got to
think we should start that way. Let's greet our fans. Happy New Year.
yeah, Happy New Year, guys. We're more than happy to speak to you guys again. Hope you're
Yeah,
happy to see us.
yeah. Definitely, I'm happy to be back. Happy to be able to fix some time to record again. It's been tough for us lately, but we're able to squeeze in this few minutes to record. So hopefully you guys
Yeah,
enjoy this episode.
yeah, and then as usual, going forward, New Year, new us. So yeah,
Yeah, hopefully we no. Hopefully there's some
we will.
things in
No,
the
we will.
pipeline.
We will. Yeah,
Yeah,
come on. You have to give them a reason to have faith. Can't be saying hopefully.
yeah,
But
exactly. So yeah, we'll
yeah,
definitely
so
give you guys better content this year. Definitely.
exactly more consistent too, as always.
Fingers crossed.
Um, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Obviously, there's always a lot going on in sports, right? So, but for today, we're just going to focus on well, one of the topics would be the EPL. So, Andrew, I want to know how you feel about your predictions. Earlier in the season, for anyone that missed it, we made our predictions for the upcoming season, which is the season that's going on right now.
Yep.
Andrew predicted. So I'm going to give you guys Andrew's prediction top six, and Andrew, you let us know how you're feeling about your prediction right now. So Andrew has Arsenal first, Man U second, Liverpool third, Man City fourth, Chelsea fifth, and Aston Villa sixth. So
Yeah. My prediction, it's not looking good so far, man. It's not looking good at all. You know, but honestly, I think anything can still happen with Arsenal. Arsenal might still be first, but the issue with every other person I put on the list, maybe Man City might end fourth, maybe Chelsea might end fifth, possibly. They can end fifth or fourth, but there's a possibility there. But Villa, I don't think Villa is ending anywhere close to sixth, but it's possible. At the moment they are seventh, so
yeah, it's
maybe,
impossible.
maybe I can say I have like maybe 3 out of 6, maybe if Arsenal ends first. But if Arsenal doesn't end first and Liverpool ends first, then I probably have I still have 3. Maybe if Man City ends fourth and Chelsea ends fifth and Aston Villa ends sixth, possibly. But honestly, it was just Man U is just an embarrassment for this whole list. Like everything would have been amazing because currently, you know, this list is not bad if Man U
Yeah,
was doing well. Like if
yeah.
you know,
I think to your point, your list would have still been in a place where it's still possible. It might not be as
the same
easy.
like it might not be
You know,
arranged the same way,
yeah.
but this
No, no,
those
no.
6 teams probably would have been there.
Even arranged. Even if it was arranged the same way, like it's still like again by Manu, it's still possible for Arsenal to win the league. You get what I'm saying? It's still possible
Yeah,
for Liverpool to drop to third.
yeah,
Man City are already in that fourth, fifth position.
yeah,
Chelsea too are already like in that fourth, fifth position.
yeah.
Villa are seventh. So it's like all those teams can actually finish where you have them. The
Except
only
Man
team
U,
that can't finish where you have them is Man U,
which is just
right?
annoying.
So I mean, no bad list. I don't think anyone thought Man U would have such a bad season so far. And yeah, so I could really touch
Do I
on
want to change
mine.
anything from my list? If
For
I'm going to change
me,
anything, I'll just replace
I
mine
had
with probably. Sorry, I was about to say
oh,
something. I was about to say I'll just change mine with Nottingham Forest because
I was about to say like
um,
that's cap like.
yeah, yeah.
So who or where would you move Man to?
Man, you stay where they are now, like bottom half. Like they're already doing relegation battle. Did you watch their game today with
Yeah,
Southampton? That's
yeah.
relegation battle now. You're playing with
Mm.
last and you're struggling to win at the end. So relegation battle things. So they'll probably end bottom half, maybe like ninth, probably because they're picking up form. But I think they'll end like bottom half.
Fair enough. For me, I had Arsenal first, Man City second, Chelsea third, Man U fourth, Liverpool fifth, Newcastle sixth. Um,
Or Spurs,
for
you
my
have
own,
Newcastle or Spurs.
yeah, Newcastle Spurs sixth. So I'll say with my own prediction. Obviously, well, I guess obviously Spurs for one. But and then Man U.
Man,
So if Man U was any bit of a serious team, this prediction too, I feel like could have been close to coming to life.
yeah,
Newcastle are in form right now. I think they're up to fourth or so. And
yep.
obviously they can still find themselves sixth.
They've won.
That's not
Yeah, they won like 5
impossible.
games in a row.
Um, yeah, and obviously I have Liverpool a little lower than they're doing. Yes, I don't think there's any world in which Liverpool is finishing fifth this season.
Well,
That would
see,
have to be an epic collapse.
you know what's funny?
What?
That's kind of why I like this conversation. I'm not a Liverpool hater in any way. Like Liverpool winning the league is better than Man City, in my opinion. But this transfer window that's currently going on, this January transfer window, it's just weird. So Real Madrid is bidding for Alexander Arnold, and Mo Salah is still talking about leaving. Or the Saudi guys have come again with their 150 million. Al Hilal this time. The last year was Al Etihad or Al Etihad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to trigger him now because if they don't trigger him now, he will go for free in
Yeah.
summer. So it's like I'm just trying to see what Liverpool would do, right? Like,
I
would they
mean,
take
they
the
don't really.
over the player? Because if you sell him, make so much money for the club. If you keep him, you win the league.
Yeah,
So like,
I think they're but I think because I mean, I don't know how much does anyone come to pay for Arnold in January, knowing very well that he'll leave for free in summer. Do you
and
get what I'm
Salah,
saying? Yeah, like again, I just don't see any team coming to bid anything crazy for those guys right now. And it's a tough decision on Liverpool's part because it's picking pure profit from someone like Arnold versus a league title. And then obviously making money off of Salah versus like a title. Because if they lose if they lose two of those guys or even one of those guys, there's a very good chance
yeah,
like the title, I guess the title race, quote unquote, is back open. And I'm pretty sure I want to believe they would rather win the league than make some money off of those guys in January. I don't
in my
think any
opinion,
team
that
is desperate to buy any of those guys right now.
in my opinion, that's also the best thing they should do. But I don't know if you checked the news today, like Marca, the Spanish
Yeah,
newspaper.
yeah.
They said that they already agreed with Arnold. So the
Yeah, but I
Arnold
think
deal is just
for the
they're
summer
choosing.
though.
No, if you can pull it up now, it is they've agreed, but they've agreed for January or the summer. They're not sure yet. I'm like, what kind of agreement is that? Like, you've not agreed yet. You're still contemplating January or summer, and we still have a long few days to go. In my opinion, I feel like they can let go of Arnold, but they can't let go of Salah
No, they
in
can't
this
let go
race.
of Salah. They can't let
Like,
go of Salah.
regardless of
No,
whatever, if Al Ittihad bring or Al Hilal brings 300 million, because the reason why they want to replace, if you know, Al Hilal is the number one team in the Saudi league. They lost Neymar. Neymar is back in Brazil, so they're looking for a replacement on the right so far, and they want to win the league again. So them too, they're also chasing the league, and they are willing to do. When Saudi people are chasing the league, they will do anything.
yeah.
So they're willing to spend any amount of money possible. So it's now left on, in my opinion, they should keep Salah. But you
Yeah,
know
I
this.
don't think
At the
I
end of
don't
the day, it's
think I
business.
don't think they will. I don't think they will because I feel the outrage from Liverpool fans.
The fans will kill the
The
owners, bro.
keeper, yeah. Like I don't think the owners. I don't think the owners can come back from that if they sell
If they now
Salah
don't win the
and
league,
lose,
though,
yeah, and then lose the
bruh.
league. Yeah, and right now Salah is just he's just doing so much for them in terms of like his goals and assists that
Yeah,
if they lose him, they are definitely going to be
yeah.
dropping points like
Yeah,
very regularly. Like
there's
he has
nobody
built
on the
them
rise
out.
for them.
He has built them out so many times. So yeah, I think that would be a wrong move from a club's standpoint. And one quick thing too with TAA, it still amazes me how bad TAA is like defensively. Um, I can't wrap my head around it honestly. For a player that has, for a player that is as good as he is, like for a player with such a high IQ, do you get what I'm saying? Like
No,
I don't think.
IQ attack. It doesn't have any IQ
Yes,
defensive.
yes, but that's my point. Like, how can you like for you to be that good attacking wise? Like you have a very good IQ for football. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like defensively it has to just be lack of effort because I don't think someone like TAA. I don't think it's a situation of he can't grasp the idea behind defending. It's very
So
hard for me to believe that.
no, so look at it this way: as a player, what are his qualities? What is Alexander Arnold's qualities? If you're trying to buy him on the transfer window, what were the qualities that you'd be
No,
looking at when trying
it's
to
all for
purchase
what
him?
he does going forward. Like
And no, aside from even going for like what he does on the ball, is he knows how to provide the perfect
yeah,
cross. He's a good set piece taker. You know, he has good long range shots. All these things, as you said, they're offensive tactics or they're offensive traits. He barely
yeah.
has any defensive traits, and you can't really like train defensive traits. You have to be that dog. You have to just be that guy,
But I
and he
disagree
doesn't have
though.
it in him.
I disagree. I feel like there are certain things like you can have defensively. Personally, I think one of the biggest things when it comes to being good defensively is positioning. Right. I feel like there's basic level positioning you can have that can be taught. But it's just like just be in the right place. It would help you it would just help you look better than you actually are. And I feel TA Belly does not even have that. It's like
It
the
can't
awareness
now
of being in the
because,
right place.
but yeah, see, I agree with you on what you're saying, but I'm just like he can't have that kind of, except he's like extra athletic, right? It's like he can actually be front and be back when needed because he's needed more in the front. Then he provides so much assist. Like his mind is majorly based on how do I trace somebody's run, all that to get the perfect cross, to get the perfect pass. And you also want in that same moment for if that pass is deflected, you want it to be back ready to defend. It has to be extra athletic. There's players like that have done this in like that can do this perfectly, but they're very athletic, they're very fast. Players like Frimpong, like Roberto Carlos, like they are very good crossing, or Marcelo. They're very good crossing, but at the end of the day, they're also very fast.
Marcelo was in great defending, sure, but
But
definitely was not. He was not
when it's time to
explode.
come back,
Yeah,
you need you need speed to and you need, as you said, awareness and positioning. But in everything, you need speed. You might be aware and everything, but if you don't have that athleticism and you're not fast enough, you can't like do anything. You don't be running at the back. I just don't think, and I think that's why Klopp was trying to change him to being
yeah,
a
midfielder.
midfielder because it just makes more sense. But it's kind of, but if you move him to midfielder, then you have a space at the back that they don't really have anyone to fill, and you know it's just
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
This situation is weird.
This so off topic, but I mean, I wish Rhys James was not a fragile player, man, because I feel like
He's better.
for as far as like well-rounded fullbacks in the last like 10 years, right? Like there aren't off the top of my head, I can't really think of anyone that I would take over Rhys James. But again, like availability is a part of being a good player. Like if you're not available, then you know we can't rate you essentially because you're not there.
Yeah.
But I really wish he was a player that was available because defensively solid, going forward solid, like striking the ball solid, crossing solid, like he literally has no weakness in his game,
Yeah,
and
he's a way
he's
more
not
athletic
average.
player.
Yeah, and he's not
Way, way,
average at anything he
yeah.
does. He's at the very least very good at it, right? So it sucks, yeah, but it is what it is. Um, but yeah. Anyways, I guess to round up this discussion on the EPL, I think yeah, like I said, mine is probably the only one I would move out of my top six. I don't think
And
any of us
Spurs.
expected. Yeah, okay, I suppose I don't think any of us expected Nottingham Forest to be doing what they're
Yeah.
doing right now.
Oh my god.
Props to them. Yeah, yeah, like Nuno is doing an amazing job there, man. Like, bro, just like I'm
Yeah.
so surprised as to how um
Their
well they're
record
doing.
against the top six, top good record, man.
Yeah,
This
like
season.
they're so solid
Very good record.
defensively. And another team I'll touch on quickly too is Chelsea. We started very well. We started very well. But I think what's happening with us in the last 5, 6, 7 games is like just young players, again, inexperience. I feel like they've gotten comfortable. Even Maresca, I feel Maresca let the whole we're not in a title race get in his head too. Like, again, I never felt we were in a title race, but I think, when you're saying we're not in a title race for the right reasons, then I think any smart coach is also taking precautions to, you know, because those things, again, we're a young team, so there's a level of consistency you don't get with a young team, right? And inexperience starts to show at some point. So the fact that we got to start that well, there's a guarantee that we cannot keep playing like that. So I feel like you have to try and like keep those guys like engaged. You have to kind of keep them like on, at the edge of their seats type P. But I don't think he was doing a great job with that. So, obviously once Ginger kind of died down a bit, there was not I just felt like there wasn't enough from our manager in terms of like just spicing things up, like rotating people, doing all that stuff. And then obviously now they're in the battle for, can we say, top six again, right? And at some point it felt like, oh, because people say, oh, title race. So it's like, people were like, oh yeah, Chelsea are probably finishing top four. They might even push for the title. But it's gone from that to like, oh more, Chelsea are fighting for this top six, very much so. But yeah, I don't know if there are any other teams you want to touch on in terms of maybe like any team that has surprised you this season, or anyone like, but both in a good or bad way.
Teams that
Southampton
have
are doing
surprised or
horribly.
teams that are well doing well. We can just give a shout out so far this season to Newcastle and their top striker Isak, who is currently on a 8-game scoring streak, about to break Jamie Vardy's record.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've also been amazing, as you said. Nottingham Forest have been amazing. Bournemouth have had some games, some stints, some flashes. They've also been very, very hard to defeat at home. Everyone that goes to their house, kind of struggles a bit. But when you break them, you really, really break them down. And you like
yeah,
make it there
yeah,
4 or 5. But if you don't break them down, like you could go all the way and they could win you. So yeah, I think those maybe Villa. Villa has also been amazing. They started well. In Champions League, they've been doing so well, but in Premier League, they are there. They are where they were last season. So
yeah,
I won't really
yeah,
say like
yeah,
they're impressing me or anything. It's just what it is.
yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
Tosin's list was also good. Tosin's list was fairly
For
decent. He had
Liverpool.
Liverpool first, Arsenal
But,
second.
but, but shout out to Tosin, because Tosin, when you watch this, I know Tosin didn't predict
He just said it
Liverpool
as a fan.
because yeah, Tosin predicts because he's a fan. So
Yeah,
I'm taking, Tosin, I'm sorry, man, I'm taking your props from you, because you put Liverpool there because you just
yeah,
believe in you're a fan, not because you had some vision like that. But yeah, but now, but like Liverpool, I don't think anyone really saw Liverpool winning the league, honestly.
hmm
Everyone had Man City and Arsenal, right?
yeah.
Because they lost Klopp and everything. So, I'll give Tosin's pros for, still having Liverpool then, because everyone called him crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, he has first and second on lock if he ends this way. City probably can get third. The possibility. Man U, Man U and Tottenham, those two
Yeah, I think
can
my
be.
Tottenham are the two that would
And then
not make
maybe
top
maybe
six.
Newcastle could end six. So I think his own is maybe at the moment more is the most accurate because Newcastle is currently I think seventh,
Yeah.
or
No,
like
Newcastle
fourth.
is fourth. Yeah,
Yeah.
Newcastle is fourth.
So
Yeah.
yes, there's a possibility like maybe if you take out City and Tottenham and push Newcastle up,
Yeah, yeah.
he
But
well
yeah, I feel
that's
like Man U and Spurs have
good
no
news so
chance
far.
of that top six.
Um,
Especially Man U. but yeah,
my
nah.
but wait though,
I
it's
think
funny that we're talking about it this way, but looking at the point difference, it's just 11 points. It's not that
I
bad.
mean it's not impossible. It's not
Yeah.
impossible. It's not impossible.
It's even less than I think it's 9 points from the top six. Man City is 35, Man U is 26. So it's 9 points difference. Anything can happen.
Fair enough. Anything
But we
can
know it's
happen.
Man U,
And,
so it's still a long season to go.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think yeah, that's probably a good place for us to just
I thought we were going to discuss Champions League. Just what
yeah.
might happen.
I don't know. I'm thinking just because we've this is our first time back.
Yeah, let's do something short.
Maybe, yeah. Let's keep it short for the guys listening. But yeah, I think that's a good place for us to just wrap it up with Prem. And yeah, let us know what you guys think. Let's know if you think Liverpool are going to win it from this point. If you think they are going to bottle it, you think Arsenal can still win the league. If you think Chelsea are on their way out of top four, top six, if you think Man U is going to make a run. Honestly, whatever you think. If you think Nottingham Forest would
We'll win
actually
it. They can win it because technically Arsenal
guys,
and
let's not do
wait,
that.
I don't
They're not,
understand. So
they're not Nottingham Forest cannot win the league.
I didn't even understand you. You're just funny, but anyways, because what you just said now doesn't make sense. You just said Arsenal can win it, Liverpool can win it. And why can't Nottingham Forest win it? They're just 1 point behind.
See, but and this is my problem. This is my problem with people like you. You're the same people that were saying Chelsea were in the title race.
So wait, no. I'm not saying Nottingham Forest is in title race. Don't get me wrong.
But they can win it, but they're not in the title race.
Isn't that what was going on with Chelsea? If you guys won the league,
but
if you guys won the league, after all your I'm not in title race, I'm not in title race. All I mean is they can win it. I'm not saying that they are going for it, but it's a possibility that they can win it at the moment.
But we're not here speaking mathematically, because mathematically so many things can happen. Do you think Nottingham Forest can win the league? Genuinely?
I think okay. Hold on. Don't get me wrong.
Let's be serious.
Okay, let's be serious. In Premier League, the past 10 years, two teams have bottled the league: Arsenal and Liverpool. They are the two teams now that are going for the league. Technically, if both of them do their regular thing, Nottingham Forest can win the league. That's my standpoint.
That's a silly standpoint, because Liverpool have also won the league within the last 5 years. So they had the chance to bottle it. Did they bottle it? No.
Bro, Liverpool have bottled leagues, bro. You want to talk about leagues, the kind of points gap Liverpool have bottled.
But
remember when Liverpool entered January with 11 points ahead, no game at hand, nothing, and they bottled it to Man City.
My point is not Nottingham Forest that is going to take advantage of that.
If Arsenal bottles it as well, Arsenal doesn't have Saka and all this. Arsenal is also going through their tough time.
It's not Nottingham Forest.
So who?
Bro, literally anyone else, bro. Like, let's be serious, man. Like Nottingham Forest. Like, I
don't understand.
What part of the okay.
Anyways,
Andrew,
it's fine.
Okay, Andrew, let's bet. Okay, let's bet.
No, guys, see, what you're saying now is this. Hold on. I'm just trying to.
Okay.
Nottingham Forest is third position. Newcastle is fourth.
I get that.
I'm saying if the first two collapse, the third will be first. And you're saying it's not possible. And I'm like, okay, so somebody else overtake them.
That's not how it works. So I guess while Liverpool and Arsenal are collapsing,
we're just talking here
Nottingham Forest is just winning all their games because it's Nottingham Forest, and they're just.
How did they get there? City was losing all their games and they've been winning their games too.
But this is the same logic.
We're talking about anything can happen here.
Now. This is the same logic you use. This is the same logic you use for Chelsea, right? And then obviously now Chelsea has dropped, and everyone's acting like they didn't say Chelsea could win the league. So and now you're using that same logic with Nottingham Forest, and just like, let's just be for real for once. Nottingham
Okay.
Forest cannot win the league. Like, bro, I don't care if they are top of the league. They cannot win it.
I don't understand.
They can't.
You say if they're top of the league, they can't win the
They
league. I don't
can't,
get.
bro. They can't. They can't. Like Nottingham
Okay,
Forest. Like, are we joking? They can't. They
you
just
just
can't.
don't rate the club.
Yes, it's part
They
of
have a
it.
Champions
Like,
League, you know. They have a Champions League.
that they won which year?
They have a Champions League. They're a
That they
big
won
club.
which year?
It doesn't
Liverpool.
matter
Okay,
when they
okay,
won it. They're a
okay.
big
So,
club.
but based off of
They're
that,
bigger
okay, I
than
guess.
Arsenal.
Oh, well, they are not, but okay. If
What?
there's Arsenal there, right? There's Liverpool there. There's, if you want to say clubs that have won Champions League, Liverpool have won Champions League, Chelsea have won Champions League, Man City have won Champions League, Aston Villa have won Champions League. So why can't any of those teams win the league too?
Because of the points gap that they're giving those
What
teams
what
now.
what points gap? Nottingham Forest is on 41 points. Chelsea's
Aston
on
Villa
37. 4
Aston Villa is
points.
like 35. Bruh.
That's
Look
what
at the
that's
form
six.
now.
That's
Look at the
that's
form
6
as well
points.
now.
Yeah, they'll pick up form now, and Nottingham Forest will drop.
So you're saying if Nottingham Forest is dropping points, it's fine. Let everybody drop points then. Because all I'm saying is not even a big deal. I'm not even saying anything crazy. You were just saying a
No,
statement
you
where,
are saying no, you're saying something crazy. Don't.
bro, okay,
You're
it's
saying
fine,
you're
it's
saying something.
fine.
You're saying
I will
something
catch you
crazy.
guys on the next episode.
You're saying something. Please, anyways, guys, let us know what you think about Nottingham
If they
Forest
mistakenly win this league,
Guys, they can't
just
win the league.
fine.
Like,
Now. That's
guys,
what we said about
guys,
Leicester.
they're not even going
It's
to finish in.
fine.
They're not even going to finish in top 4.
Okay,
Guy,
that one,
is
we know that one is on the top. They're finishing top 4.
they are not finishing in top 4.
I
Also,
can bet that one.
Leicester is not a good example because Leicester were on top of the table. Like, you get what I'm saying? Leicester did not sneak in on anyone. Like, Leicester were there. People were just saying they were not going to finish there. So it's not the same thing. Like, there's no even.
So Leicester were there, but people were
count.
not saying they will not finish there. Are you
No,
not
but
saying
I'm
they will
saying
not?
no.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Leicester were first. Leicester were not.
We're talking about top 4 now. They are in top 4.
No, they're not. Yeah, they're not. Me. I'm saying they won't finish.
So what's the difference between this statement and the Leicester? You're saying the same thing now. I don't get you.
Yeah, but me, I'm saying they will not finish in top 4.
Okay, fine. They will finish in top 4. That's my own prediction.
Okay, now
so,
we'll see about that.
Mid-season prediction. Whoever is our editor should make a graphic for this. Mid-season prediction. Nottingham Forest will finish in top 4 for Andrew.
Yeah.
Kyrie. Nottingham Forest would not finish in top 4. Would they be in top 6?
We'll bet. Let's bet. We'll bet.
Would they be in top
camera.
6?
Top 6, I don't know.
Top
Like,
6?
I think it's a 50-50. It's a gamble. We'll see.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
Top 4 for sure not. Top 6.
Okay.
Top 6. Let's see.
No problem.
But top 4 is not possible.
I know. No worry.
Yes, no, we move. Anyways, thanks for
right.
listening up until this point, guys. Don't forget
share,
do all
subscribe. If you guys are wondering where Tosin is, he's on vacation. He's been on vacation for about 5 months now. So hopefully, when he comes back, he'll be back to join us on our next episode. But for now, he's on vacation. You guys should not worry. He's not, he's just on vacation, chilling. But
yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Peace.